welcome to Conquering Mount Scrap with Brenda. I'm Brenda, and we're here today with Free Pattern Friday. Yay, it's Free Pattern Friday. I drew out this little block I call Relatives, and this is a perfect scrap buster, and it's an excellent block for a leader ender project. So you'd work on one subunit at a time, and you would have a quilt in no time. And you cheat a lot by not matching up all these little tiny strips in there by putting it in a border with cornerstones. Perfect little scrap buster. But first, before we go any further on this, Kayla from Kayla Quilts has been on my radar now for a while, and she's having some fun. It's a very interesting little channel there. You guys got to go check her out. So when you go check her out and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button on her channel, but tell her that Brenda from Conquering Mount Scrapmore sent you. She doesn't know this shout out is coming, and it should be a lot of fun. Now, you're going to find her YouTube channel in our show notes below. Look for a more button or see more button on your device, and it'll pop up. There'll be a bunch of information there that you're going to need. You're going to see also we have a Facebook group that you can join if you're part of the Facebook community, and we do all sorts of fun things that Facebook groups do, but we also do fabric swaps and community chats. There's several community chats you can join, and we have a virtual sewing room. There's lots of fun in there, and it's growing very rapidly. The other thing you're going to see is the Zoom Sew link, and that will give you the dates that we've planned out for, from now until about May. And then we'll have to sit down and plan out some more. But we're going to do them for the rest of the year. We're having way too much fun on those virtual sew dates on Zoom. And so are the ladies that are coming to join us. Now, share, like, and subscribe our channel as well. And hit those comment buttons. I know life is busy. And if all you've got time to do is put a heart to us, that's fine. That'll help lots. And do the thumbs up as well. Now, come on in. We've got some fun sewing to do today. Okay, so here we are at the sewing machine. Now, there's a lot of bits and pieces, but there's a lot of strip piecing that could be done with this block, and that would make your assembly much easier, right? So because I'm working with my scraps, like the biggest strips I could cut out of this material was this size. And it was just like, okay, I probably could do this all by strip piecing, but I decided in case you're not working with, bigger scrap pieces and tiny scrap, you need to know how to put it together and, doing it small. So the 9 patch here, the little 9 patch right here in the middle, you could do all by strip piecing. Now, just because I am playing only with a dark, a medium, and a low volume, you could go totally scrappy on this and it would look just gorgeous. So we're just going to get that 9 patch sewn together very quickly. And it's, like I say, it's very, this one's very quick. I need a little scissor. Yeah, there. Because if let's say you're making a twin size quilt, right? You're going to, make 35 blocks. Well, you make 35 9 patches by strip piecing. And then you make, 35 times 4 of these, and then 35 times 4 of these. You just now got to put a border around it outside and cornerstones. So, and like I say, this is a good scrap buster. This one here is just wonderful for scrap busting. And it's easy to do as a leader ender, right? So it's one of those patterns that you like. Okay, it looks complicated and fiddly, but it's not, because it's all just straight piecing. But anyways, let's get to finish this part. I guess it looks fiddly, but it's not that terribly fiddly, because you could make that very quickly with. Okay, now we're going to the blues, or the mid-tone blue. The medium blue is going to be considered the dark. So we're pressing to the dark on all of this in the 9 patch. Oops. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm just going to make sure I nest all my points just so it looks really good. And it's just a cute little idea. Like I say, if you wanted to go just all scrappy blues and have, not one blue the same, you could do that too, right? So it would be fun. Now what you're going to do is you're going to twist this one direction like that, just so you get those corners where they're nested. you want to get them to lie as flat as possible, right? So we'll work now on the other side here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about again. There. Okay, make sure I've got a good nest. Like I say, depending on the size of your scraps, right? There. You're going to take that and you're going to push it like that. And you can push the other one like that, the opposite direction. So they're spinning in opposite directions. And now that is going to lie absolutely flat in the center. Isn't that a nice trick? Okay, let's work on the rail unit. Now, the rail unit is very simple. This one as well could be done by strip piecing. And you're working with 2 different sizes of strips. So this one would come together in a hurry too. Yeah, you know, this one was fun drawing out and playing around with it. I am not somebody that knows how to put them in block layouts, right? So if you are, and you're part of that Facebook group, can you do that for me when you take a better look at this block? This one is, like, I don't know how to do them where you mix up all the layouts and you put them all together, you know, so there. Now, just like that, we have 4 units, 4 rail units, well, uneven rail units. So you just press them to the dark, which in this case is the medium blue, and you'll lay them back out. Now, just like that, with the blue tipped towards the center. And now we're going to work on this side piece. Now, these could all be strip pieced as well with a thin little blue and a 2.5-inch square. That could work out great. Oops, let's go this way. Let's put them all the same. Make them all the same. So, yeah, this was a fun little one to draw up for you. And I thought, okay, and there we go. Well, now you would take off, once you finish piecing those, if you were doing them strip piecing, what you would do is you would take them and cut them at 2.5 inches, right, on your strip piecing. And then you're going to piece to the dark, you're going to press to the dark blue. And then you could strip piece the rest of the other side of the dark blue on there, right? So, I mean, you could do this by strip piecing, which would probably be the way I would do it if I was doing a longer or bigger project, or if I had bigger scraps, because that's sometimes, you know, that right there dictates whether or not you can even do strip piecing. If your scraps aren't big enough to do strip piecing, you need to know how to do this a bunch of different ways. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Now, so far you'll notice the only thing we had to match seams on is that 9 patch. So this is rated a beginner friendly one, right? Because you can put this is one that would be cute to take to a retreat, even though it's got littler, smaller pieces. It would be cute. Okay, so now got all that done. So now we can assemble the next part of the 9 patch. It's like there's a 9 patch in the middle, then this inner part lays out like a 9 patch, right? So we're going to put this like so. Just check my mat. Yes, we do. That's the way we put it. Oops. So we're going to go like that, and like that, and like that. Okay. So now we've got it laid out again, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle this just like so, and get that first, you know, get them webbed together. Yeah. There's no points I have to match up, nothing. It's like so quick. So, yeah. Okay. Now, I say, I did finish a later ender project that I had been working on here on the channel. So I probably should be showing you that one, shouldn't I now? Oh, well, I'll try to remember to show it at the end. Credits. I did just a very simple little 4-patch quilt for charity, of course, you know. There, I'm going to put that out, get this one done. Line it up. And you know what? Some of you are complaining about squeaking. I just realized what it is. This is my foot pedal. Oh no. It's my foot pedal. Okay. So we're webbed one direction. Okay. And now I'm just going to move this over. And we're going to go the other way. Because that's, yeah, it's the foot pedal on the sewing machine that's making squeaking noises. I just realized that. Okay. Right there, like so. Okay. And get that all nested, nice and flat. Okay. Okay, now the next one comes just like this, right? I'll bring that one back here in a bit. Yeah, it's my foot pedal. Oh no. I'm gonna have to figure out how to oil it and so it doesn't squeak anymore, because that I would imagine is not fun to listen to. Okay. And just like so. Let your feed dogs do your work if you're having a little bit issues with your quarter inch seam. Let them do the work for you. That's what they're there for. So now we're going to take this, lay it as flat as we can, and that's how it's looking at the back now. We're just going to fold that in like so. And now we're going to do this, assemble this exactly like an uneven 9-patch. So that means we take the top and the cornerstone, the far left cornerstone. And then we take the sashing and the block, right? These 2-inch strips are so nice to work with. Okay, so now you want to make sure that you're not twisting your seams, because that'll help your block lie flatter. Oops, there you go. And now the cornerstone and the bottom center. Okay. There. And now we're back to, we're going to do this way, just like so, because it's a symmetrical block. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. There, and just get that just like so. Okay, that lays that way. That lays out. Lays in. Yeah. And then the bottom. And a cornerstone. There we go. And now we web it the other way. This will not take long at all. Okay, so we're going to go like this. I found this fabric with the little ladybugs. I thought, oh, Oh, this is so cute. Wouldn't this be adorable on a kid's bed? So there we go. Now I'm just gonna clip that so I can get in there and see what I'm doing to nest. I like how when you're doing webbing, having this already, it just makes it easier to sew together. Let's, once you look at it and you say, oh yeah, now everything's sewn the right way. Okay, now you can just sew it. You don't have to worry about, okay, am I doing this wrong or I'm doing that wrong, or it becomes easier to sew. There we go. And last seam. Here. Ooh, big thread. Get the thread out of the way. Okay. Oh, now this did not take long. That's good. That is so good. Okay, there. Push that up. There. There. Okay, and yeah. That's the right way. Yes, it is. Okay. And now we are going to get the block off the machine. We'll get to we'll give it a quick press and we'll get to our ta-da moment. Okay, so here's relatives. It can be put together by strip piecing. Remember that. And it's a really good leader and ender to play around with. You could make this totally scrappy if you wanted to. It would be so much fun. So I do hope you give this one a try, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing week ahead and you win bobbin chicken and things go right for you in your sewing room. Okay, you take care until we see each other again. All right, bye. My husband and I would love to thank you for watching our videos and being part of our Facebook group and coming to our Zoom meetings. It's been so much fun on this little adventure that we've been on YouTube. I just want to we are doing Zoom sew dates still coming up and those dates are going to be listed in the show notes of this video. For the next year, we're making that commitment to you, and we're having a lot of fun with those Zoom sew dates. So please, feel free to come in. Even if you're not a quilter and you just want to come and do some crocheting or knitting or whatever, yeah, come on down. We're good. The other thing is I still am doing speaking engagements for the quilt gals just to help them out to get back on their feet. I am doing only Zoom meetings, and I have a PowerPoint presentation that talks about all the free patterns that we have put out and will be putting out to the world. So they're more than welcome to take any of my patterns and use them for their charity quilts, right? So that's kind of important that they know that we're there. So if you are part of a guild, let your programs person know that we're speaking for free over Zoom only. We're not doing any traveling or anything like that. The other thing that I want to let you know is that we do in our Facebook group, everybody's sharing pictures and having fun and asking questions, and it's a hoot. And we do still have the room feature in Facebook that we can go sew within. My admin person, Kathy, was able to set that up. It's no longer called Brenda's room, it's called Kathy's room, but we got a room. We do have a room working, so we're all happy with that. So if you get the opportunity to come join us on Facebook, that's great. We'd love to have you. So until we meet again, I hope you have you and your family have an absolutely amazing weeks ahead, okay? You take care. All right, bye.